works are performed not by strength, but by perseverance. Samuel Johnson. For some reason, no one has time anymore. See, we want everything and we want it immediately. Food, we check Open Table on our phone. Whoever has the shortest wait so we can get to dinner and get out. We post on social media and we can't help but constantly hit refresh because we've got to see how many likes and comments we get because, let's be honest, that's the only thing that matters on social media. We want to get jacked. We want to get in shape, so we go to the gym once or twice. We do a bunch of crunches, and then we wonder why we don't look like the people we see in magazines and on social media. I've worked out twice this week. Why don't I look like they do? Heck, I'm going to Mexico in a week. I don't have time for this long game nutrition. I need results, and I need them right now. We start a new business. We open our doors day one, and we expect to set industry records in sales. We think just because we're doing it, everyone should come. For some reason, we've been fooled into believing that success can take other people a long time, but for us, we deserve results immediately. They can take the long road. It can take them years, but for me, I'm entitled. I deserve to win right now. I deserve to reach my goals right now. For some reason, watching media, we've been tricked into believing that we have the power of Thanos and we can suddenly change everything with a snap of our fingers. But it's not like that, is it? That's not really how life works out. And when it takes us longer than we expect to reach that goal, to accomplish something, we quit. We give up. Well, most of us do. You see, we lose our stomach for the long game. It's why most people never actually drop that 15 pounds they talk about losing or reach that goal that they've told you about time and time again. We expect things to be just like instant popcorn. Throw it in the microwave, hit a button, boom, you get your reward. But great things take time. And great big goals, that's an ultra-endurance sport. See, we're tricked into believing it's a 400-meter sprint when in all reality it's an ultra-marathon. You've got to be able to run and push through those times of pain when you've busted open a blister on your foot, your legs are burning, your lungs are on fire. You know, for many times in ultra-endurance, it's running when you don't realize what day it is, what hour it is, how long you've been running. The only thing you know is you have to keep running because you haven't hit your goal yet. It's about persevering through the pain for the glory and the goal that awaits you. That's what goal hunting's like. If it's important to you, you'll be a competitor and you'll persevere for it. And if it's not important, well, we know what happens there because everyone quits. You see, we should all aspire to be as driven as 34-year-old Andre Ingram. Do you know his name? See, he made national headlines last month when at 34 years old, he stepped onto an NBA court as a rookie. He hit a three-point shot for the Los Angeles Lakers after spending the last 11 years, 384 minor league games, just playing for one shot at the NBA. See, he had the opportunity to go to Europe and play in other leagues, but for Andre, he wanted to be a part of the association. And after 11 years, 384 games, he finally got to suit up. He threw on that NBA jersey, he made points, and for the rest of his life, he will tell people and be able to proudly say, I was a member of the association and I scored points in an NBA game. So, if someone looked at you and told you, that goal you want, you're going to achieve it. You're actually going to get there, but here's the kicker. It's going to take you 10 years to achieve it. You're going to have to do this work every single day. If you do these three things every single day for the next 10 years, you'll achieve success. See, how many of us at that point would lose our stomachs and say, no, that's okay, that's too long? See, we're tricked. Every time we watch TV and we hear of these, quote, overnight success. These people aren't overnight success stories. In fact, they probably spent the better part of a decade behind the scenes honing their crafts. It's only now that you have the opportunity to see them shine. Guts, determination, perseverance. See, that's what defines a true competitor. And honestly, those are some of the biggest factors of success. You know, talent is great, but how many talented athletes sit at home every single night watching SportsCenter of less talented athletes excel on the playing field? Thousands. See, talent is part of the equation, but talent is by no means the entire equation. In her book, Grit, author Angela Duckworth argues that the formula for success includes talent, but the more important variable is effort. In fact, to her, effort counts twice as much as talent. See, we've all heard the old adage, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And Angela has found a way to capture that scientifically. She says, for many of us, we quit far too early and far too often. What doesn't matter is what we do in a single day, but it's doing that in a single day and then coming back the next day and doing it again and again and again. It's the ability to keep coming at your goal every single day. It's essentially competing every day. Because if you're willing to compete every day, then someone that's half as talented but twice as driven has the ability to outperform someone that's twice as talented. See, those more talented athletes sitting at home, they didn't have the drive of their less talented counterparts who now excel on Saturdays, on Sundays, and in the headlines. They know what it means to persevere because they are true competitors. Competitors understand that you've got to remain steadfast. You've got to remain driven towards your goal regardless of difficulty or how long it takes you to achieve it. It's not always the most talented ones that win. Sometimes. But most times, it's the individual that's the most persevering. The one that refuses to give up and pushes himself every single day. That kind of effort, that effort has nothing to do with talent. It has everything to do with heart. And heart is something competitors have plenty of. Press onward. You hang on when everyone else is giving up. You define perseverance. Because you see, that's what competitors do, and that's what separates competitors from everyone else just talking about their goals. See, that's the reason between other people never accomplishing what they talk about doing and the competitors who set the standard of showing you how it's done by taking action and never quitting until they reach it. Talent's great. Effort, perseverance, that's what matters. Because that's what competitors do.